Hey, Shalom. We'll get started here in just a few moments. All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto my power, YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Hakodash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father. His true name in the Hebrew is Yahawah. In his son's name, who the word in the call Jesus Christ, real name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi. Also giving praises, honor, and glory to the Hakodash, the Holy Spirit, which is the force and entity that makes this edification possible. I want to say Shalom to all you sincere-hearted Aki and YAHAWAH, that's you brothers and few sincere sisters making bodies a living sacrifice on a daily basis in this wicked and adulterous generation. Also want to give double honors unto my beloved apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well. And I'm the brother Azmawath here for the Great Millstone Dallas camp. All right, coming back this morning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah to do another lesson. In the Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel and glorifying into the names of my power, Yahweh Shemal Shah, and I am a prophet of doom. All right, and we're just gonna briefly touch into this topic at hand. As you can see, the title says "Simplicity in Yahawashi versus Gimmicks." All right, simplicity in Yahawashi versus gimmicks. All right, because all right, we see a lot of gimmicks, you know, from amongst these other camps. All right, in the form of their fashion show Passovers, all right, matchmaking, you know, rapping, you know, just totally in the spirit of mirth. All right, promoting their brand, you know, matching garments, you know, matching fringe T-shirts, which these are all, you know, gimmicks, man, and it has nothing to do with the truth, you see. And basically, what ultimately inspired this lesson, I was watching Elder Apostle Ramalab's one of his lessons last week, and he had made mention. He had said, if you about truth, let's see, how did he say? Because I got it written down. Yeah, it says if you need gimmicks, you ain't about truth. All right, if you need gimmicks, you ain't about truth. And see, this proves that the majority of our people that know that the Israelites, they're not really about truth. Okay, because the only reason why they're in these particular camps, all right, you know, they say that they're Israelites is really because, all right, it's been commercialized. You know, that's why they push fringes more than, all right, walking in the spirit of Yahawashi. They push the laws, the statutes, the commandments, these carnal ordinances, which, you know, they're beautiful things. All right, but, all right, Jake is not pushing them in season, if you will. You know, they're pushing them over this truth, pushing them. They're omitting the weightier matters of the law. All right, justice, mercy, all right, judgment. You see? So I want to open up with this here in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. And I got two articles I just want to quickly skim through. An article going into, all right, the benefits of simplicity, and an article going into the negative effects of gimmicks. See, because the reason why you need these other camps need gimmicks is because, all right, they're lacking in their doctrine, you know. So this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1:1. It says, "Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord Yahweh B'Shemal Shah with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him." That's right, man. Let's read that again. It says, "Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth." And who's the judges of the earth? All right, the elect. Starting with the elect. Well, starting with Yahawashi. All right, and then every elect. All right, in his own order. And the Lord is raising up those judges here in these latter days. All right, and the elect that's being risen up, they're not drawn into this truth, okay, because of gimmicks. They're not drawn into this truth, all right, because of fashion shows. They're not drawn into this truth because Hebrews in the Hellcat, okay, or you rapping. See, we're here in this truth because we simply desire and long for truth, man. So it says, "Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord Yahweh B'Shemal Shah with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him." Let's grab this word simplicity. Once again, as the title of the lesson says, simplicity in Yahawashi versus gimmicks. So I just want to get this word simplicity in the Google definition here. And shalom to you, Alchemaquah, tuning in. Hey, Yahawah Shema Shabrakathan. Hey, see my beloved brother Yawan on. Shalom, brother. And shalom. Pleasant surprise. Let's see. All right, so yeah, let's get this real quick, this definition. It says simplicity, the quality or condition of being easy to understand or do. Let's read that again. The quality or condition of being easy to understand or do, man. See, because why? The Lord, he's not the author of confusion. You see, this truth is already hard enough. Okay, having to go through the straight gate, having to mortify the members of your flesh, deny yourself, offer up your body as a sacrifice, even when it don't feel good, even when you don't want to. It's already hard enough, you see. So the Lord has given us, as it says, oh, let's get that. 2 Ezra 7th chapter. He's given us straight commandment, you see. That's why Jacob was wandering in the wilderness for 40 years, man. Okay, because they weren't content with the simplicity that was coming from the angel, man. Here the Lord was raining down manna, but yet Jake was asking for things according to his lust. Give us quail, you see. Give us this, give us that. They weren't content with the leaders that Yahawashi set up, man. You know. But this is 2 Ezra chapter 7, real quick. 2 Ezra 7 and verse 20, and it says, "For there be many that in this life perish, because they despise the law of Yahawashi that is set before them." That's why Jake is getting their asses handed to us, man. All right, because they despise, this way that the Lord has given us. Verse 21, "For the Most High has given straight commandment." All right, and this word straight is spelled S-T-R-A-I-T. Straight commandment to such as came, meaning clear directions. It's not confusing. All right, it's very black and white. It's plain. Okay, that's why. All right, the Apostle Paul spoke about the simplicity in Yahawashi, have espoused you unto one husband. Let's grab that real quick, and I'm gonna get this off the comment. Now let's get this off the comment board the brother put up. The brother Yawanathan put up Luke 12 and 15 in the NOT. "Then he said, beware, guard against every kind of evil. Life is not measured by how much you own." That's right, man. And you see a lot of Jake, once again, that know that the Israelites, they're caught up, all right, in the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. See, caught up in the fashion of this world, man. You see? And they're totally disinterested, all right, in this ministry because it's too plain unto them. You see? It's too boring unto Jake. This truth is too boring unto Jake. You know, they're not content with this manna. Hey, this that hidden manna that Yahawashi was speaking about in Revelation 2 and 17. And that's why the Lord hid it this time. Okay, see, when we're in the wilderness, all right, he rained down that manna upon, all right, all of the nation of Israel. But here in these times, the Lord, all right, he concealed it. Because when you get that word hidden in the Greek, all right, hidden manna, that word hidden is crypto. You know, that's where you get that, you know, the phrase cryptocurrency, meaning it's a type of currency that the masses doesn't really know too much about. All right, well, this is the real cryptocurrency. You see, in these times, the Lord hid it, man. All right, he hid his treasures. See, away from these ungrateful, all right, Israelites. Let's grab this one. The brother put up Colossians 2 and 8 in the NOT. "Don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense." Yeah, man. You see, hey, and when you read this, bro, the first group that pops up in my mind is IUIC, man. All right, all that purple and gold. You see, Bishop Nathaniel just behind that mic, just screaming. You see, and those people, they're actually enchanted, man. Okay, by his orations. It says, "Don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense that come from human thinking and from the spiritual powers of this world." See, it's human thinking. It's not of the spirit of Yahawashi. These are false prophets, man. They're just giving you vain visions from their own mind. It says, "Don't let anyone capture you with empty philosophies and high-sounding nonsense that come from human thinking and from the spiritual powers of this world rather than from Hamashiach. That's right, man. See, because really it all roots back into Esau. That's why a lot of these other camps, man, they're caught up in these gimmicks, because they sold out. They took the bag. You see, whether they sold out unto the spiritual demon Satan or whether they sold out to Esau, man. Either way it goes, they sold out. And the YAHAWAH for giving us, true leaders, our apostles, all right, here at the Great Millstone, all right, that's kept it very plain and simple. You see, because we're simply about truth, man. All right, Wisdom Solomon 101 as we open up with. All right, you judges that love righteousness, seek the Lord in simplicity of heart. That makes me think of the church here in Acts the 2nd chapter. All right, during the Feast of Pentecost. What does it say? What type of mindset were they in when they received the apostles' doctrine? Let's grab this real quick. This is Acts chapter 2 and verse 42. And it says, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship and in breaking of bread and in prayers. And fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. Yeah, and I'm speaking as a man, but also in the spirit, man. Hey, miracles and wonders, all right, and spiritual power is coming very, very soon, man. You see, as we see the Lord turning up the left hand, all right, hey, he's got to turn up the right hand, and he is. And it's all happening in the spirit, but very soon the Lord's gonna, all right, show, all right, who he's dealing with physically. You see, by these particular signs and wonders, just like he was doing, all right, back in this church, all right, 2,000 years ago. This is Acts 2.0. So verse 44 says, and all that believed were together and had all things common. And that's how we are. We have all things common. You see, this is what we all relate unto. We all come from different walks of life, but we all relate unto one thing, and that's Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and this truth, man. It says, and sold their possessions and goods and departed them to all men as every man had need. And they, continuing daily with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house, did eat their meat with gladness and singleness of heart. That's the point right there, singleness of heart. Let's grab this word singleness in the Greek, because that's how we're eating this hidden manna right now. We're eating this hidden manna with singleness of heart. Once again, as the other Apostle Ramlab had made that statement, if you need gimmicks, you ain't about truth, man. We don't need no gimmicks over here. I'm not oohed and awed, okay, at matching garments. That's childish as hell, man. I'm a grown-ass man. What the fuck I look like, being all amazed at 1,000 black men marching in the street with all purple. Bro, I don't give a damn about that, man. Give me the truth, man. Give me the truth. This is that word singleness in the Greek.
Strong's G 858. Apelites.
All right. It says simplicity. See? That's how the church was. All right, back 2,000 years ago, man. The church that, all right, the apostles, all right, had set up. They were content. They were, all right, abiding in the apostles' doctrine with simplicity of heart, man. You see, it also says simplicity and singleness. Yahawashi speaks about having that single eye, all right, which when you have a single eye, that means what? You have a one-track mind, and that one-track mind is set up on this truth, man. You're keeping it simple. Now I want to get this. I got this article here. Just want to run through. And I just typed in. I actually just typed this in Chat GPT, and I said, "Give me the benefits of keeping things simple." And it says, keeping things simple has numerous benefits across various aspects of life, including productivity, communication, and decision-making. Here are key advantages. You see, and this is why the Apostle Paul said in, let's grab this in 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. Let's get this. Let me get in the NLT. Yeah. 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 1 in the NLT. He says, when I first came to you, dear brothers and sisters, I didn't use lofty words and impressive wisdom to tell you the Most High's secret plan. For I decided that while I was with you, I would forget everything except Yahawashi HaMashiach, the one who was crucified. See? So Paul, in his ministry, he kept it simple. He wasn't trying to flatter Jake, okay, and have Jake all oohed and all that at his impressive speech. Paul was a very intelligent man, but he didn't use that, okay, to bring in the Israelite foreigners. What did he use? He used the power of preaching Yahawashi and him crucified. Plainly, man. You see, plainly. And that's the state we come in, because, all right, we're building upon other men's foundations. And in this time, as well as into the foundation that's been set over 2,000 years ago. That's the magnitude of what we're part of, man. We're literally entering into, ancient men's foundation, starting with the rock of the church, Yahawashi, and the apostles and the prophets, coming all the way down into these times. And right now, the apostles and elders of great millstone and their teachers, man. How did they run them? How have they been running the ministry? Through simplicity, man. You see, you don't see the apostles out there with, matching garments, selling t-shirts, coffee mugs, fringes, making, rap videos, which brothers are very talented and gifted, I could say from firsthand experience, the brothers here in my camp, man, every brother got their own gift that the Lord has, or gifts that the Lord has given them, man. And if they wanted to, they could make money off of it. Some brothers have, but we don't use that. We don't tie that to the ministry, man, because that has absolutely nothing to do with the truth. See, and that's the problem with these other camps, man. They're childish. They don't know how to separate, all right, and distinguish between the two. All right, this word, this truth, this ministry is holy. Let me grab that. This word holy, as we go into, often means separate. All right, Quadash, which means, separated, severed, sanctified. And that's how we got to keep this truth, man. Got to keep her separate, all right, from the world. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. Let me find this real quick. We're going to go back to the article, but let me find this. Here we go. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 9 in the GNT. It says, "It is for you, mighty kings, that I write these words." See, this is who this Bible is written for, man, and written to. All right. The governing body of the nation of Israel, man. The elect. So he says, "It is for you, mighty kings, that I write these words, so that you may know how to act wisely and avoid mistakes. These are holy matters." Once again, that word holy means separate, set aside. So these are holy matters. And if you treat them in a holy manner, you yourself will be considered holy. So you're not supposed to be mixing and mingling this truth along with your own personal endeavors, man. Or mixing and mingling with the image or fashion of this world. It says, if you have learned this lesson, you will be able to defend yourselves at the judgment. So then, make my teaching your treasure and joy, and you will be well instructed. That's right, man. That's right. So let's go here. Let's grab this real quick. Go back to this article. All right, going back, it says, keeping things simple has numerous benefits across various aspects of life, including productivity, communication, and decision making. Here are key advantages. Number 1, improve clarity. Simple ideas are easier to understand, reducing confusion and misunderstanding. You already know where we got to go, man. 1 Corinthians 14. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33. It says, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion." And what does confusion mean? Con meaning with, fusion means to mix. So with mixing. So with Jake mixing and mingling, all right, the world along with this truth, with the gimmicks. All right, the Lord ain't with that, man. This is why we can speak emphatically without a shadow of a doubt and say the Lord ain't dealing with you other camps, man. Because y'all are confusing. You change up the breakdowns every other day. You see? How many times have, just this year alone, 2025, have IUIC, all right, changed the breakdown on Revelation 13 and 16? It's confusion, so we can speak emphatically and say that the Lord ain't dealing with them. Number one, it starts with the names that they preach in, so-called preach in. You see? We see what the Lord doing in Sakari, ISUPK, you know? So the Lord, he's narrowing it down for us, man. It should be easier to see who the spirit of Yahawashi is dealing with. It says, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace. And it says, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. That's right, man. So if you truly a part of the body of Yahawashi, all right, you're not gonna be, all right, in a confused church, man. All right, your leaders are gonna keep it simple. Because once again, this truth, being in this truth is hard enough, you know? Having to fight that old man, you know? Having to mortify your flesh every day. It's already hard enough. You know, catching hell, going through trials and tribulations, man. So this is why the Lord gave us a simple, plain path. See, King David asked the Lord to give him a plain path. Let's grab that real quick in Psalms 27. This is Psalms chapter 27 and verse 11. And it reads, this is King David, a Psalm of David. He says, teach me thy way, O Lord, Yahawashi, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. See? So this truth, all right, is plain. All right, but what does scripture say? It's plain unto those who are holy, but stumbling blocks unto the wicked, man. You see? You got to be spiritually retarded to mess up something this simple. All right? Because once again, this truth is already hard enough. So just keep it simple. As the apostles say, keep it simple, stupid. You know? But let me go back here. Let me go back here to this article. It says, number one, improve clarity. It says, simple ideas are easier to understand, reducing confusion and misunderstanding. Clear communication helps ensure that your message is received as intended. Yeah, so we have no excuse for not knowing what the Lord commanded us to do. That's why we read in 2 Ezra 7th chapter, the Lord gave a straight commandment. He told us black and white what he expects from us, man. All right, number two, enhance focus. It says by eliminating unnecessary complexities, aka gimmicks, you can concentrate better on what truly matters. That single eye that Yahawashi tells us about in Matthew 6 and 22. Let's grab that. This is Matthew chapter 6 and 22. Start at verse 21. Red letter. He says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And we can see where the treasure, all right, of these other camps, we can see where their treasure is at, man. It's in this world. That's why they say that, well, he could possibly come back in 1,000 years, because their treasures in this world, they have their consolation now. See, this is why it's impossible for them to keep it simple, man. All right. Verse 22, it says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, all right, aka keeping it simple, thy whole body shall be full of light. That's right. So let's go back to this article. All right, number two, enhance focus. By eliminating unnecessary complexities, you can concentrate better on what truly matters. Simplification helps prioritize important tasks and goals. You know exactly what the mission is, man. Number three, greater efficiency. It says simpler processes reduce wasted time and effort. We ain't got no time to waste, man. Romans 13 and what is that? Romans 13 and 11. For now it is high time. You know? We don't have the same time that our apostles and our elders and our bishops already had when they first came to the truth. We got to get it quick. And the Lord has given us, you know, the resources and the access, all right, to obtain this quickly, man. And it's very simple. You know? It says simple solutions are often, let's see, so like I skipped one. It says fewer steps often mean faster execution and fewer errors. Number four, easier problem solving. Complex issues become more manageable when broken down into simpler components. Yeah, and our elders out here at the Dallas camp, they're big on something called, all right, problem reaction solution, you know, conflict resolution skills. And conflict resolution skills, all right, come by the way of those basic rudimentary, or I just made up a word, basic rudiment, you know, principle or elements, okay, of what stems from the simplicity in Yahawashi, you know, and the path is and the traditions that we receive from our apostles, man, through the experience that the Lord gave them, man. You know, you add up all the decades, you know, from Elder Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Rakha, Elder Apostle Ramlab, bro, you looking at, you know, shit, over 100 years of experience, man, from those men combined, you know, well over 100 years, you know. So number 5, it says reduce stress. Yeah, man, because once again, this truth is stressful enough. So why make it more stressful on yourself, all right, by overcomplicating things? It says overcomplicated situations can be overwhelming. Simplicity fosters calmness. Simplicity fosters calmness. Scrap that, man. 2 Corinthians chapter 11. See, and this is why we have a sound mind. Okay, we're not confused and bugged out like these other, because man, I'm not even gonna speak on that, man. All right, but hey, well, I'll go ahead and say it, man. When all that shit had went down, you know, from Alizé and shit, I had this Jake I had knew, you know, before I even came into Great Millstone. He had texted me. He's like, man, you seen what happened? I'm like, yeah, bro. Wow, what's up? He's like, man, I'm scared, bro. I don't know what to do. See, that's because man, these other camps, these leaders that y'all following after, man, okay, they've given you all these damn fillers, man, which is froth. You don't have any substance. You don't have a foundation, man. So now you're overwhelmed. You're scared. You don't have that peace. You don't have that calm. All right, that sound mind that comes from the simplicity in Yahawashi. You see, because it looks too boring unto you. It looks old-fashioned. You see. Let me go back here. Oh yeah, that's what we're about to get. 2 Corinthians 11. 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, it says as the serpent, meaning in the same fashion, all right, in a similar fashion, just as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahawashi HaMashiach, man. See? And it just all starts with one little seed of doubt, you know, that pulls and you know, that pulls upon your flesh, upon your lust, and then before you know it, all right, before you know it, you're out the path, you're out that plain path. You see? And really, because Jake, the majority of our people, they're not about this truth. You know, they want to they want to be in a fad. You see? That's why you got all these Israelites now, you know, coming out. Well, y'all been seeing it, you know, Elder Manata Zakba, you know, from the GMS South Carolina camp, you know, do a lot of those reaction videos going into, you know, all these Jakes that be, you know, that was once so-called a part of this truth, and now they're no longer a part of the truth. That's because when they were in the truth, they looked at it as a fad. You see, it was just like a phase that they went through in their life, to where they put on fringes and ate some lamb and, you know, cursed out the so-called white man. You know, you see, because that has no substance, man. It's bigger than that. You know, it's way bigger than that, man. Let me grab this. I was about to get something. Just escaped my mind. Salakia. That's it. Sirach 39. Sirach chapter 39 and verse 24. It says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. That's the point, man. All right, so this is plain unto us. This is that plain path, all right, that King David asked the Lord to, to guide him upon. And it's plain unto us. All right, but stumbling blocks unto the wicked. All right, Jake just got to add some extra shit to it, man. Reality, Hebrew reality shows, Hebrew cooking shows. I remember, I'm sure y'all seen it, but at the latter part of last year, 2024, you had these Yah-onlys, saying, well, we need to have our own reality cooking show, Hebrew cooking show. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What does that have to do with the truth? Once again, just all gimmicks. All gimmicks, man. Now we understand why Jacob's trouble. All right, why the Lord's about to bring Jacob's trouble upon our people, man. Jake is very childish. So let's go back here. Number 8, it says, number 7, it says increase adaptability. It's like it. You know what I'm trying to say. It says simplicity allows for easier adjustments with flexibility in changing circumstances. Yeah, because all right, this truth is ever changing. The truth itself doesn't change, but the environment, the times, the seasons that we're in, it changes. So having something that's not changing, having a constant within a world full of variableness, all right, it helps keep you grounded. You see, the Lord doesn't change, right? It says simplicity allows for easier adjustments and flexibility in changing circumstances. Simple systems are less prone to failure. See, let's read that again. Simple systems are less prone to failure. That's why the Lord, all right, made this truth simple for us. It's hard to fuck up simple unless you a special kind of stupid, Number 8, improve relationships. Clearer communication and expectations reduce conflicts. Simplicity promotes honesty, openness, and directness. And I'm gonna skip down here to the latter one. It says greater impact. Simple yet powerful messages, products, or ideas often resonate more strongly with people. Yeah, man. Keeping it simple. We don't need no long introduction video, like these other camps, man, and all these sound effects. That only oohs and ahs, people that's in a childlike, state of mind. But for people, once again, that's simply seeking after the truth, all right, we get that greater impact by power. Hey, you look at especially like those, well, even the videos now, of course, but like those old videos that the apostles used to do, on the couch, and they had that poster behind them, end of the world. Like, bro, those some strong. All these videos that they do are strong, of course, but those it was simple, straight to the point. They're giving you those breakdowns, those revelation breakdowns, and breakdowns over this, breakdowns over that. It was getting straight to the point, man, and it resonates with you. It's easy to grab, man. You see, and they have not changed the doctrine. They've been preaching the same thing, all right, for all these decades, man. You see, and this is what's going to Isaiah 33:6. This is what's going to give us that wisdom and stability, all right. That let's get it. Isaiah 33:6. Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right. And how is that stability going to come? Through the simplicity, man. Hey, scripture says wisdom is simple. It's somewhere in Wisdom of Solomon. Maybe if a brother can find that. I believe it's in the 7th chapter. Let me finish this out real quick. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, YAHAWAH, is his treasure. That's it. Let me see if I can find this. It's somewhere in Wisdom of Solomon. It speaks about how wisdom, she's simple. I can't find it, it's all good. Maybe a brother could find it for me, Baba Kashai. But let's go back here. So now, as we got that article, all right, going into all right, the benefits of simplicity. Let's grab this, going into gimmicks. All right. It says, gimmicks often generate quick attention, but rarely provide lasting value. This is why these camps, man, they're being broken up. And this is just the beginning of it. Let's grab this, Acts chapter 5. Acts chapter 5 and verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, you can not overthrow it, lest happily you be found even to fight against the Most High. See, and the foundation and this church that the Lord has given us, all right, is not going to come to naught. Why? Because it's built into the simplicity, or built off the simplicity of Yahawashi. But these other camps that's not attached to, all right, this body, that's not attached to, all right, this doctrine, all right, is going to come to naught. Because the Lord ain't dealing with it. Psalms 127:1. If the Lord build not the house, they labor in vain that build it. They've built their whole, you know, I guess you could say image or their ministry off of gimmicks, man. It has no lasting value. As soon as shit really hits the fan, bro, they're not going to be thinking about having faith in the Lord. They're going to be going to those sea hipping lines, man. All these years of gimmicks, fringes and lamb and, okay, you know, Hebrews and the Hellcat, all that shit's going to go out the window, man. The second martial law is declared. Even before that. So let me go back here. It says gimmicks often generate quick attention, but rarely provide lasting value. Yeah, and they put emphasis upon their attention, man. These sharp ass lineups, you know, matching garments, you know, shiny black boots. Okay, it looks cute, all right, but it's not valuable, man. How's that going to help me as a grown man in Babylon the Great, trying to get the hell up out of here? How's that going to help me, man? You know? You know, different than these Christian pastors. Got all these, you know, these $1,000 suits, you know, crocodile alligator shoes, you know, Kenneth Cole shoe, you know? Putting more, you know, emphasis upon their attention, man, than the truth. So it says, once the novelty fades, the audience may lose interest. Bro, hey, this thing going in, bro. Yeah, and that's right, man, because very soon, well, I'm not going to say very soon, it's happening now. Right now, we see their congregation is fleeing. They're leaving. They're losing interest. You see, because they're looking out into the world, the congregation's looking out into the world, and they're like, bro, what my leader is saying, it doesn't match up with what's actually going on. You see, this AI infrastructure, the beast system, all of this, World War III. How come I'm not being taught these things? That's because they've been taught gimmicks. So now they're really the elect. Only the elect is going to have that mindset. All right, to you know, to look elsewhere, to search more for the truth. Now I'm gonna grab this real quick. All right, because some of you brothers may have came from other camps, you know, and you peeped through the bullshit. Well, it was a spirit that was in us that peeped through the bullshit. You see, and the Lord guided us, all right, into the true fold, man. Because we peeped through those gimmicks, man. When you have men start to take away certain books out the Bible, say, "Oh, this ain't the word of God. That ain't the word of God. Oh, he's just a man. He ain't nothing. He ain't nobody special." Or John the Baptist, he's just a plate of fish. Pass me the hot sauce. You're like, yo, what are you talking about, man? I thought we were here for the Bible's sake. I thought we were here for truth. But yet, when it comes to their own personal agendas, you know, they're the next best thing to slice bread, man. You know, or the one right underneath the Yahawashi in order, in rank. That's why holy hell's coming, man. All right, to these Jakes first. Ezekiel 9:4, 1 Peter 4:17. Judgment's coming, man. Because you're making merchandise for the Lord's flock. This is I'm gonna hold that. I was gonna get the Sirach 39, and I might as well get it since I'm here. It's actually Sirach 37. This Sirach 37 verse 15. It says, "And above all this, pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth," man. I pray that every day, man. You know, and He's directed my way in truth. I just want Him to keep me here. You know, because if you truly believe, all right, in the apostles' doctrine, man, all right, which is the doctrine of Yahawashi, all right, you're amongst the fold of Yahawashi. All right, you're amongst the body. All right, we just want to stay here, man. You know, and Jake that's playing games, in due time they're gonna be sought out. So it says, gimmicks often generate quick attention but rarely provide lasting value. Once the novelty fades, the audience may lose interest. Without substance to back it up, a gimmick may fail to build long-term loyalty. See, that's why these gimmicks are needed, because they don't have any substance in their doctrine. You know, they just like these damn pastors, man. You ask Bishop Nathaniel about Revelation 13 and 16. You know, he starts sweating. Armpits get all sweaty. You know, he get that little handkerchief with the fringes on it, start patting his head. You know, that's what happens when your ministry is built off of gimmicks and not truth, man. It says without substance to back it up, a gimmick may fail to build long-term quality. Number 2, risk of appearing inauthentic. It says audiences today are increasingly perceptive. If a gimmick feels forced or insincere or manipulative, it can damage trust and credibility. Yeah, man. And these gimmicks prove that they're not sincere. You know? Because once again, these gimmicks have absolutely nothing to do with the truth. And how is it, when you really just zoom out, how are these particular gimmicks really helping you, man? You know, seeing 1,000 niggas, all right, march them, close, you know, major roads just so they can march. How is that helping me? How is that edifying me? Scripture says if it doesn't edify, you shouldn't do it. You know, all things should edify you. How is that edifying me, seeing all these so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans just marching up and down the street, man? How is that helping? You know, how is that feeding my spirit? You get more edification from a brother doing a quick, lesson going to Revelation 13 and 16. It could be a 10-minute video. You get more edification from that than watching 1,000 dudes march down the street, man. So that's a waste of time. But these camps, as the Elder Apostle Gabar has said, these camps, the Lord set up these other camps to be stumbling blocks into these wicked 2/3, man. You know, that's why they're set up. Ezekiel, the 14th chapter, speaks about that. You know? So let's go back here. It says, audiences today are increasingly perceptive. If a gimmick feels forced, insincere, or manipulative, it can damage trust and credibility. Over-the-top tactics may come across as desperate or unprofessional. Wow. Yeah. When you use all these gimmicks, man, you look desperate, bro. You want all this attention because, all right, you were never shit growing up. So now you got a little following, and you got people looking up to you. All right. And now you look desperate as hell, trying to be that man, trying to be that gorilla. You know? Number 3, can undermine quality. Focusing too heavily on gimmicks may shift attention away from improving the product, service, or core message. And Yahawashi got a problem with that, man. See? Because now you're taking the spotlight off of Yahawashi, and now you're trying to put it on yourself. That's why when the Apostle Paul came, all right, unto the Corinthian church, what did he say? When I came, I didn't come with excellency of speech. I came to preach Yahawashi, him crucified. That's it. Anything more than that is evil, man. And the Lord ain't dealing with it. So number 4, potential for backlash. Some gimmicks can unintentionally offend, confuse, or alienate audiences. And see, and They're offending the Lord's little ones with these gimmicks, man. You know? Because once again, you got particular elect members in some of these other camps. And in due time, all right, hey, they're going to be brought out. Which pretty much, I believe through the Spirit, man, they're pretty much already out. You know? But you could possibly still have some more. All right? But nonetheless, as it be, all right, with these gimmicks that these other camps are pushing out right now, it's offending the little ones. And we know what Yahawashi says about offending the little ones, man. So that's also what gimmicks do. So through your doctrine, you offend the little ones. All right, through these gimmicks. So it says some gimmicks can unintentionally offend, confuse, or alienate audiences. If a gimmick exploits sensitive topics or feels exploitative, it may spark public criticism. Yeah. And then y'all got nerve, all right, to look at us sideways when we rebuke you about it. Well, you want this attention, clearly. This is why you got the gimmicks. So what do you expect? Of course you're gonna have public criticism, man. And that's also part of our job, man, as prophets, as contenders for this faith. Rebuke, exhort. So number 5, brand damage. It says overuse of gimmicks can make a brand seem unreliable or lacking in depth. All right, you could just swap that word for brand for camp. All right, so camp damage. Overuse of gimmicks can make a camp seem unreliable or lacking in depth. Right. Relying on constant gimmicks may suggest that the brand or the camp is struggling to offer meaningful value. And that's exactly the point, man. They can't really give you the the true value. They can't give you the truth. Why? Because they just ain't got it. They just ain't got it, man. Only the elect can sing that song. And this song doesn't need no gimmicks, man. The new song that is, it doesn't need no gimmicks. Number 6, resource drain. Developing gimmicks, especially elaborate stunts or marketing campaigns, can be costly and time-consuming with no guarantee of success. If the gimmick flops, it may result in wasted resources. And this is why they constantly, man, exploiting the flock and making merchandise of you, because they need more money, all right, to push their brand, to push their gimmicks. Don't you see it? It's literally the same thing that they do in the Christian churches, man. And also not just in the Christian churches, but any major corporation, man. And the problem is that they're bringing it into this truth. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the truth, man. But these simple ass jakes is following them. They can't see it. But the elect can see right through that. Number 7, overshadowing the message. A gimmick that's too flashy may steal focus from the core product. And who's the core? All right, who's the nucleus of the thing, of this truth, man? YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. So you stealing attention from YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. We already know how he feels about that, man. All right. Hey, look at Herod in Acts the 12th chapter. You see, when he got all that praise and glory and honor, you see, instead of giving the glory unto the Lord killed him on the spot, man. So we about to start to see, all right, physical, harsh, brutal judgments. You see, that's gonna happen swiftly, man. Because they're still in the spotlight away from Yahawashi, or trying to anyway. So it says a gimmick that's too flashy may steal focus from the core product, service, or message. Consumers may remember the stunt, but forget what was actually being promoted. You see? So conclusion, gimmicks can be powerful tools when used strategically. All right, but this is just what AI has, but we're never supposed to use gimmicks in the truth. It says, but overuse of or poor execution can backfire. For long-term success, it's often better to combine creativity with genuine value rather. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's the point, man. All right, that's the point. The simplicity in Yahawashi versus gimmicks, man. All right. And if you really about this truth, you're not gonna be caught up in all these gimmicks, man. So let me get some scriptures here off the comment board that the brother's putting up. And the water, Akim. Water. Shalom, brother Saints of Jersey. Shalom, brother GMS Tazadak. Shalom. My brother Yahawashi, Shalom. New Jerusalem 144 die. Yep, brother Yawan. Hopefully elect 3, Shalom. All you ARCHAEOLOGY. But let's grab this here. The brother Saints of Jersey put up 2 Thessalonians 3:6. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, that you withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly and not after the tradition which he received of us. Right, man. And what's the tradition that we received of our apostles, man? Keeping it simple. Just preaching the truth, man. Let the scriptures break itself down. You see? Don't be talking out of your own ass, you know? You know? That's the tradition that we received from our apostles, man. And the tradition is biblical. It ain't like it's no tradition from men. And the Lord has given us leaders to where, in these times, to where we can see it actually be done in real time. So there's no excuse. The Lord has given a straight commandment. All right. Yep. Let's get it again. Wisdom Solomon 1:1. The brother Tazadat put up. Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord YAHAWAH Bashim Shah with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. Right. You can't seek the Lord by gimmicks, man. He ain't dealing with that. And you're going to get no protection. You're going to get no standard lifted for you, man. Verse 2. For he will be found of them that tempt him not. Yeah, you tempt the Lord with these gimmicks, man. You see? The temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord. That's what Jake used to say back in the day, man. You read that in the book of Jeremiah. Surely the Lord is amongst us. The temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord. They have all these long, illustrious, you know. Hey, look at Yahawashi rebuking those Pharisees, Matthew the 23rd chapter. You know, hypocrites. You know, you broaden your phylacteries, you know, your fringes, and you know, but you omit the weightier matters of the law. The Pharisees, they were into the gimmicks, man. Things that appeal to the flesh. Things that you could look at and be oohed and awed over, man. You know? Yahawashi wasn't dealing with that. So clearly Yahawashi, bro. All right. All right, hey, man. You could feel, bro, you could feel the spirit, man. When you see what the Lord is doing to these other camps, man. All right. You know, clearly he ain't pleased. All right, he's showing whose sacrifice he's pleased with. Because they're offering up a sacrifice, it's just not the right one. You know, a sacrifice full of gimmicks is blemished, is flawed. You see, it's not going to be accepted. But the Lord is showing whose sacrifice he's accepted, man. Those that kept it simple. They inspected their sacrifices, making sure there's no blemishes, no broken bones, you know, no scars. Just preaching Yahawashi and him crucified, singing his new song. That's all it's about, man. That's what's going to be accepted. So I'm grabbing this. Finishing out verse 2. For he will be found in them that tempt him not, and showeth himself unto such as do not distrust him. The brother Saints of Jersey put up the etymology of that word hypocrite. It says false pretender to virtue or religion. Right. Just like the Pharisees. They were false pretenders, man. You see? Stage actors. Hypocrites. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. That's right, man. It says, let no corrupt communication, meaning false doctrine. All right, guile in your doctrine. That's not supposed to proceed out of your mouth, man. It says, but that which is good to the use of edifying. So whatever edifies the flock, that's what's supposed to be said and done. All right, 1,000 niggas marching up and down the street, that's not edifying. All right, it may look cute, but it's not edifying. It don't even look cute, man. Once again, bro, we grown as men. How in the hell is that helping me out, bro? How is that helping me? How is that edifying me, man? All you're doing, you're putting a bigger target on your back. You see? You're making the ministry, okay, be blamed. Got AKs at, oh, that's another thing, man. AKs at camp, you know, over here at Sakari, you got, you know, daggers on their side, you know. Gimmicks, man. And they just had a member from Sakari in California. He just got killed. He just got shot and killed, man. a few weeks ago. See, there was an altercation that happened, all right? I believe it was either at the camp or after the camp, you know, and their so-called brothers that was around, but they didn't use no conflict resolution skills, okay, because their leaders just only push gimmicks and not, okay, judgment skills. And so one of their members got offed, man. And that's a very unfortunate situation, but that's what happens, man. When you don't keep it simple in this ministry, you put your life at risk as well as others, man. So now the brother's life was lost, man, over something that could have been mitigated by using good judgment skills and by keeping things simple. If a nigga from the world, you know, come and fucking up with your camp or whatever, man, just hey, leave it alone. You ain't gotta, you know. Scripture speaks about, you know, a soft answer turneth away wrath. You know. Oh boy. Let's grab this. Brother Saints of Jersey put up. Oh, let's get this. Brother GMS Tazadar put up John 3:30. It says, "He must increase and I must decrease." That's what it's all about, man. Exalting Yahawashi, all right, and decreasing ourselves, man. Denying ourselves. Yahawashi must increase, man. See? That's why we preach Yahawashi, Him crucified, preaching the power of the resurrection. Okay? Not promoting our damn rap albums. Once again, hey, brothers in my camp, they can sing, they can rap. Brothers musically inclined. I myself, you know, I play instruments, you know, but you don't see us tying that to the ministry, man. You know, because we're here for truth. Okay, we'll do all those other things in the kingdom of heaven. You know, we'll be a part of David's choir, Lord willing, in the kingdom of heaven, man. But here on this side, you know, we chilling. We just doing the work, going to work, all right, and keeping it simple, man. Being around the body, you know. That's what Yahawashi is dealing with. Saints of Jersey put up Jeremiah 14:14. Then the Lord said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and a divination and a thing of naught and a deceit of their heart. That's right, man. That's right. Yeah, big G's, not the little ones. That ain't edifying. What the hell? Like, come on, bro. And it's just so many things. Like, we'll be here all day just going through all the examples of, you know, of Jake's folly, man. It's just very childish, you know. But simplicity in Yahawashi, that's where it's at, man. That's where it's at. That's where the victory is at, you know. But hey, I'm gonna leave it right there. Hey, at the water for all the precepts and, you know, comments, all right, and prayers. The water Akim. All right, YAHAWAH. You know, till next time, hey, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to my power, Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Hakodash. I want to give double honor to my beloved apostle, Elder Great Millstone, Mawafla Babal, Shalom.